City. The Tiger King star, known for her big cat rescue project, made her debut on ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Carole Baskin danced the night away to the tune of Eye of the Tiger, but during the show, the family of Baskin's former husband had a surprise of their own. Don Lewis was reported missing in 1997. He's presumed dead, and his family speculates Baskin may have been involved.
I'm Linda, one of Don Lewis's daughters, and we miss our dad.
I'm Donna. I'm Don Lewis's oldest daughter. We need to know what happened to our father.
I'm Ann, Don's former assistant. All we're asking is justice for Don.
Don Lewis mysteriously disappeared in 1997. His family deserves answers. They deserve justice. Do you know who did this or if Carole Baskin was involved?
A $100,000 reward has been funded.
That's an incredible ad in the middle of that broadcast. Attorney John Phillips told Law and Crime the purpose of that ad was simple.
We knew Carole Baskin was going to have essentially a captive nation during Dancing with the Stars and get to tell her narrative in full as she wanted to tell it. The problem is she's had that narrative for 23 years and the family hasn't. The scales of justice can balance if both sides get to talk. The fact is everybody's talking about Don Lewis today, along with how bad of a dancer she was. But everybody's talking about Don Lewis today, and if we hadn't aired the ad, it'd have been just a forgotten part of the story.
All right, Brian Buckmeyer, he's throwing shade there about the dancing. He's taken out the ad in the middle of the broadcast. I mean, how many different ways could he jab at Carole Baskin?
I mean, this was a boxing match. He went from left hook to right hook to haymaker. I mean, the video's about controlling the narrative, and I think they won that because, yes, her dancing was not the greatest and definitely changed the narrative.
I mean, everybody's piling on Carole Baskin here. Let's talk about the lawsuit. There's a civil case going on between the daughters and Carole Baskin. Terry, do they have a chance of getting a judge to even hear it? Because it's been filed more than 2 decades after Lewis disappeared.
Well, you know, Aaron, while Carole is dancing with the stars, the daughters are taking on a very serious business. They filed a lawsuit, and it wasn't actually for damages. It's what's called a bill of discovery. They just want to find out more information about their father and his will. Presumably, that information could lead to a lawsuit, but Baskin's already claiming that any alleged claim would be time barred. So
interesting there that they're basically just trying to dig into this a little bit more.
That's exactly right. She's actually saying, Carole, is the fact that they're just doing a fishing expedition.
And along it moves through the courts and still ahead on Law and Crime.